Hey, folks, Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada on the set for Sportsbook Radio here in Vegas. And don't forget the featured pick of the day is available to you right below this video at oddsworthbetting.com. Oh, it's midweek, right? It's calm, it's cool, it's quiet. I don't think so. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 games in the NBA, a couple of college football games. We got 3 games on ice in the National Hockey League, and we're looking forward to Thursday night with Cleveland and Cincinnati. Oddsworthbetting.com. Guys, do their homework, do all the legwork, check that wagering menu, and find the best opportunities that are out there and available. Do you know, by the way, college hoops is getting ready to roll? It's a great time of year. Lots on the docket. The college football games, this is the time of year where the MAC takes center stage. You get those weeknight games on national TV, and the kids get fired up to be under the lights. You get teams that basically are out of bowl contention. They say, hey, this is our bowl game. We're under the lights. We're on national TV. So you actually get some competitive games. Buffalo, season's been a real nightmare for them. They fired their head coach. It was so bad after losing to Eastern Michigan, and they're at Ohio. There's no great shakes either. But on paper, there's a very entertaining game. Ohio's a 3-point favorite. The total on the game is 55.5. Then you get Northern Illinois. They're laying 3 on the road with a total of 63. They're at Ball State. And here's the deal. Northern Illinois, they got to take care of business here. They got to focus. They can't afford to look ahead because next week they've got a showdown with Toledo, and that could be first place for their division in the MAC. So they got a big game coming up next week. But first things first is to take care of business in this game against Ball State, who struggled this year with a 3-5 record. We mentioned the NBA, a dozen games on the menu, and some really interesting ones. You look out west, Denver at Sacramento. This is a rematch of a game played on Monday night. What has gotten into the Sacramento Kings? All of a sudden, they're playing defense, and Rudy Gay is actually playing great on both sides of the court and distributing the basketball. And you think about the immediate impact. Isaiah Thomas, when he was running the show for the Kings were a dead-over team. He could score, but he couldn't stop anybody. Well, now he's with Phoenix. Phoenix is a team that goes up and down the court, and he can't stop anybody. But all of a sudden, his departure means that Sacramento is totally flipped right around, and they're becoming a pretty sound, smart, disciplined game. I'm actually saying that? Discipline? Even with Cousins in the lineup? The Kings off to a great start. So you got a rematch game there. Clippers, Golden State. You would think you see some points in that game. That should be pretty entertaining. And there's Minnesota at Brooklyn in the early stages of the evening. Get your day underway in the NBA. Lots of action to speak of. Then on ice, we're looking at 3 games. You got Montreal at Buffalo. We'll just give you a little hidden note here. When Buffalo is hosting games, a third of their season ticket holders are from Southern Ontario. So when Montreal and Toronto play in Buffalo, it's like a neutral site game. The atmosphere is amazing in the building. The fans are going at it back and forth. And believe me, it translates down to the ice. Even when a bad Buffalo team takes the ice, they're motivated because people are giving them grief in their own barn. It always makes for entertaining hockey. Detroit and the Rangers, interesting game here. The Rangers coming off a 4-3 loss to St. Louis on Monday night. And you had Montreal coming off a 6-2 loss at the hands of Calgary. So both these teams motivated to play a better game. And then out west, the Islanders taking on the Ducks, who are back home from a road trip. So there's lots on the docket for you on a Wednesday night. And always at oddsworthbetting.com, the guys are sitting there looking at all of these sports, all of these opportunities, and cherry picking the games that are best suited for you. Check out the featured pick of the day below this video at oddsworthbetting.com. I'm Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. We'll be right back with you tomorrow in this space. We'll get you ready for Cleveland and Cincinnati as we get another week in the National Football League underway on Thursday night.